Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. I hope you all will be fine, safe, and healthy at your homes. This is your first lecture for social studies. Today, we are going to discuss a lesson number one from geography section. The name of the lesson is Globe in Map Skills. In this chapter, we are going to study about two terminologies, that is globe and map. In order to study the features of the earth, we basically use two tools. The first one is globe and the second one is map. We will be describing them one by one. Globe. Globe is basically the spherical model of the earth. Its shape is round like our earth. It is three-dimensional scale model of earth. It shows continents, oceans, countries, and cities. It is a complete model of the earth. Why we call the earth a sphere? Because the earth is flattened at the north pole and at the south pole, so that is why the shape of the earth is like a sphere. So the model of the globe will also be a spherical model because it represents the earth. Equator. As you can see in this picture, there are lines drawn on the globe. These are basically imaginary lines which are known as latitude and longitude. The concept of latitude and longitude will be delivered to the students in class 5. Among these lines, equator is one of them. Equator runs through the center of the earth from east to west. It basically divides the earth into two equal parts known as northern and southern hemisphere. Northern hemisphere is basically at the very top, in the southern hemisphere is basically at the very bottom. You will be seeing in the picture the line of the equator, which is identified with a red color. Hemisphere. Hemi means half. Hemisphere is basically half of the earth. The equator basically divides the earth into two hemispheres: northern hemisphere, which is at the top, and southern hemisphere, which is at the bottom. Now we will be studying the second terminology, that is maps. A map is a drawing which is used to show an area of the earth. And that area of the earth can be the land, it can be sea, it can be mountain, hills, or rivers. Maps are basically drawn on plain paper or flat surface. There are different types of map. Elements of map. Every map must have these five elements, that is title, key, symbols, directions, and scale. Title of the map. Title is basically given at the top. It actually tells what the map is about, and no map is complete without title. In the picture you will be seeing different parts of map. As this map is about the population density in Florida, USA. So this is the title of the map. We are now understanding that this map is about the population ratio in United States of America. Key of the map. Different signs and symbols are used in the map in the form of list. It is called key. With the help of key, we can easily understand the map. Every map has key, and in the key there are different signs and symbols which represents a meaningful picture. Like you will be seeing in the picture, that mountains are represented with their structure, a river is represented with a curved line, capital is represented with big dot. So every map has key, and key there are different signs and symbols used. Symbols of the map. Features of the earth on maps are shown with the help of signs, symbols, and color, as I have discussed that already in the key. Key is basically this list, and inside the key there are different signs, symbols, and colors used. Directions. Directions are very important to map. Through directions we can find the place on map easily. There are basically two types of direction: cardinal directions and intermediate directions. Cardinal directions are basically the four main directions, that is north, south, east, and west. In order to understand this concept easily, you have to remember the word news. N for north, E for east, W for west, and S for south. Intermediate directions, they are in between the cardinal direction. For example, northeast, northwest, southeast, southwest. When two directions combine together, they form intermediate directions, like northwest, northeast, southeast, and southwest. Scale of the map. Every map is drawn according to a scale. In the picture you could be seeing the scale at the very bottom. If we want to know how big the area is in the map, this is shown by scale. Scale basically shows the ratio of 2 points on the map and the same 2 points on the ground. Thank you very much, student, for listening to the lecture.